two problems in this skill deal with what's called the triangle sum theorem. And all it says is basically the inside angles of a triangle always add up to 180 degrees. That's the only way a triangle can be created. So if I give you two angles in a triangle, you can find the missing angle because it has to add up to 180. So in the first problem here, notice two of the angles are 70, but I need that missing question mark. So in order to find that missing one, you could do 180 minus 70 minus 70, and that will give you 40. So this has to be 40. And when you type in your answer, just type it in without the little degree symbol, just type it in as 40. So the next one, notice that this is the symbol for 90 degrees. Remember that little box? So again, all the angles in a triangle have to add up to 180. So that means if I do 180 minus 90 minus 60, that means this little question mark has to be 30 degrees exactly. Now sometimes you'll have to find the x instead of actually the missing angle. So the next two problems ask you to solve for x. So we're going to set up an equation, but the equation is going to be the same. All three angles have to add up to 180. So 50 plus 55 plus 15x equals 180. So remember, set up an equation. We want to combine like terms first. So this is 105 plus 15x equals 180. And then go ahead and subtract 105 from both sides. And if you do that, you get 15x equals 75. And go ahead and divide by 15, and you're going to get x equals 5. And so 5 is what goes here. Okay, same thing on the next one. So 55 plus 70 plus x plus 65 equals 180. Let's combine your like terms, so add up all the numbers. So 55 plus 70 plus 65. So that's going to give me 190 plus x equals 180. Subtract 190 from both sides, and you're going to get x equals negative 10. So x can be a negative number, right? It's just the angle itself cannot be negative. Okay, the last two problems here, you're going to go ahead and do the same thing that we did in 3 and 4, but then we're going to have to find the measure of angle A. So this is where we plug it back in. So step 1, set up your equation. So if I add all three angles, remember it's equal to 180. So combine your like terms. So let's do 83 plus 53 plus 60. So that gives me 196. And notice you have two x's also. So 2x equals 180. Subtract 196 from both sides. 2x equals negative 16. Divide by 2, and you're going to get x equals negative 8. But this question did not ask you to just find x. It wants you to find angle A. So what you're going to have to do is take this x, and you're going to have to plug it in here. So if I plug in negative 8 for x, negative 8 plus 53 is actually 45. So that's the final answer that I want there. Okay, let's try the last one together. So same thing, all three angles have to add up to 180. So let's go ahead and combine our like terms again. So I got 57 plus 80. That's 194. I've got 2x equals 180. Subtract the 194. 2x equals negative 14. Divide by 2, so we end up with x equals negative 7. But again, I want measure of angle A, and angle A is this one right here. So if I plug in negative 7 here, negative 7 plus 57 is 50.